The Arthritis Journey, Part 3. How easy it is to eliminate arthritis pain. Surprisingly, I didn't need to make huge diet and lifestyle changes to make this work. I could keep eating 90% of all my favorite foods. And I could cook all my favorite recipes, only with small adjustments. My local health food store had all the herbs I needed. Not exactly what Janerdquo used, but when I understood what she was doing, I could make adjustments. And then came the big test. When I came back from Hong Kong, my friends and family were amazed by my recovery. Since many of them also suffered from arthritis, they were anxious to try out my newfound healing program. For weeks, I had a full house of people at every meal. I became somewhat of a mini-Janerdquo in my community. And thanks to her, almost everyone experienced the same amazing recovery that I did. Very often immediately. The best part is, it worked for all types of arthritis. Osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, psoriatic arthritis, fibromyalgia, gout. And every other type of arthritis I've ever come across. Sometimes a little adjustment was needed in the strategy, but most often the exact same thing worked for everyone. But my true passion isn't cooking. It's teaching. So I decided I'd invest most of my time educating anyone with open ears, on how they could do this themselves. I finally quit my job, and opened up a little health consultant practice, guiding hundreds of arthritis patients on how to heal themselves. It was amazing to watch strangers crawl in one day, and run on the spot a week later. Truly blessing to be allowed to take part in their healing. Then I met Nick. Retired heart surgeon, he was quite skeptical to take advice on healing his arthritis from an office lady. But he followed my guidance to a T, and within 3 weeks he was skiing in Aspen, Colorado. Something he hadn't been able to do for over 20 years. I guess he looked at me as a healing angel. And our romance began to develop. We got married within a year of our first session. And finally, my devilish sweet revenge moment came. I didn't plan it. I hadn't even thought about my ex-husband for months. But there he was on his way to some boring meeting in New Jersey, right when Nick and I were heading out to honeymoon in Venice, Italy. I had lost so much weight I was wearing size 4 jeans. Looking 20 years younger, shining in love, and on my way to Europe, poor Andrew hardly recognized me. I almost felt sorry for him, hulking around like a 5,000-year-old dinosaur. Now the problem was, Nick wanted to travel all the time. And although it had been my dream my whole life, to take 2 or even 20 years to explore the world, I couldn't let go of my mission to bring my arthritis knowledge to the world. It was too important, and to do that, I believed I had to keep my consulting office open. Then the real breakthrough happened. I got hooked up with a team at Blue Heron Health News. It's a publishing company with the sole mission of educating as many people as possible about natural health alternatives. These folks have helped millions of people to rid themselves of various diseases, oftentimes, like arthritis, considered completely incurable by the Western world. Christian Goodman, the founder of Blue Heron Health News, begged me to bring my knowledge to the masses. With the teaching experience of the Blue Heron team, and my knowledge on healing arthritis, we could create a solid strategy to beat arthritis and publish it online. Wow, what an opportunity to be able to help millions of arthritis sufferers directly. And doing that from my laptop anywhere in the world. Introducing, the 21-day step-by-step arthritis strategy. It's like you've booked a daily session with me, and we are sitting in my office. For 21 days, I'll take you by your hand, and lead you through the exact next step to overcome your arthritis. Each day, I give you a mini step to add into your overall strategy. It may be to cut out 1 ingredient of food, add in 1 type of vitamin, or do 3 minutes of specific exercises I teach. Applying only minor changes to your life, you'll experience major change in your pain and flexibility, sometimes, like me, the very first day, even moment. The steps are backed up with the exact teaching from Janerdquo, as well as 47 scientific studies from all over the world. So you can be sure this is no mumbo jumbo. And believe me, you're not missing anything. Stay tuned for Arthritis Journey, Part 4.